What's up, guys? This is Jafar from Duzi Academy, and today we are going to start with loops in C language. So this concept, loop, is quite easy to understand. That when you want, for example, if you want to execute this line, for example, if you hit F9, F10, then you get hello, okay? So you get one hello. Now, if you want to get, like, for example, 5 hellos, you can easily copy these hellos and start getting hello, 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 hello. So what about loops? When you want to execute one line in your program, for example, this is one line, okay? Let me give you another example. This is a line. Everything that is ended with semicolon is a line or a block. We call it as a line or a block. So this is a line, this is a line. Even if you put these two things, this is a line and this is a different line. So, and this is a line, for example, in your, in your C program, you need to put this system post. This is also a line. If you want to execute one line or multi-lines, multiple of times, many times, you need to use a loop. Okay, so this loop will execute the number of times that you want. But how to use these loops? First, we have two types of loops. We have for and we have while. Both are loops. Both have the same job, the same goals, the same purpose. They are the same, exactly the same. What you use for while, you can use for, and vice versa. But only the form and the shape of these and the way of writing them on your C program is different. That's the only difference you have. But at the end, they are both the same. So we will start now with while in this lesson, and we will inshallah proceed with for in the next lessons. In your while, once you want to write a while, you need three things. You need three things to identify in your program. This is for any type of loops, even for. But now we are discussing about while. Let's see what are the three things we need. First, you need a counter. Or let me make this clearer. You need a starting point, okay? And then you need ending point, and then you need a step. You need these three things. This is very important for you. Your starting point, where are you going to start from? Which number? Because loops are based on numbers. So you need to start from some number to another number. For example, I want to start from 1. Until when? You will, and that means you will let me give you an example. If you put here 5, that means you will execute your loop from 1 till 5. From 1 till 5. That means your loop will be executed 5 times. So then you have what? You have the step. The step, that means the changing of the value, because you will start from some point which is 1 and you need to go to 5. Each time you are coming nearer to 5, that's called a step. Each time you are going near 5, that's called a step. So you need to, for example, to increase by 1. So this one will start 1, then it will be what? You will add 1, it will be 2, it will be 3, it will be 4, it will be 5. Each time it's increased by this step. So these are 3 things you need in each loop. In every loop you define in your program, once you read a loop or your brain indicates using a loop in your program, immediately you need to apply these 3 things. Okay? So I'll put these in a comment. Okay? This is a comment that's that will not be executed by your compiler. So let's start now. For example, we need to print hello. Hello. If your program asks you write a program to print hello 5 times. Or let's put it 3 times, which is better to, so we don't. This is another comment. Okay, we'll talk about comments later, don't worry. So now we need this program. We need to write a program that that prints 5 hellos using, of course, using loops. Not to copy this 5 times. You cannot copy this 5 times. I mean you can like this, but your program or your problem needs to be applied by, to be executed by for, or by while, by the loop. So immediately when you want to do this, you immediately define a starting point, ending point, and a step, which you can +1 or +2 or whatever you want. So int, this is how we defined our starting point for while. Now we are talking about while. For the starting point, I'll write here starting point int I equals to what? Whatever you want, whatever your starting point you want. If you want your starting point to be 2, then your loop will be executed for how many times? For 4 times, from 2 until 5. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is included. Now here we are taking 5 as included. Here 1, 5 times 5 is included. That means our loop will be executed 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is included. So if we start from 2, we can start from 2. Then our loop will be executed how many times? Will be executed 4 times. If we start from 3, then our loop will be executed 3 times. So here in our program, we need to print this hello 3 times. 3 times. So we can start from 1 to 3, or we can start from 3 to 5, or we can start from whatever until whatever you want. Okay? You can start from 2 to 4 or to 5, whatever. So let's start while. We are taking while. Now, for the condition, for the ending point, your ending point is 5. What is your starting point? Is I equal, your starting point is I equal to 1. Until here, we want to start from 1 until what? Until 3. For example, 1, 2, 3. 3 is included. So here we should put a condition to break this loop, to end this loop. That's what we want to do here. So starting point, our starting point is here, and here we have what? Ending point. Here, this condition. This condition will be our ending point, which will be, yes, this is our ending point, will be in a form of a condition. So this I should be always less than 3, less or equal to 3, because 3 is included, right? So we'll start 1, 2, 3. 1 is included, 2 is included, 3 is included. So here we have 3 times of loops. So we'll start and put this condition. As long as I is smaller or equal to 3, then you execute this loop. Otherwise, you just break this loop. Don't go into this loop. So let's do a quick revision. Here, starting point, our starting point started from 1. Then we have our ending point. Our ending point, since we said it's from 1 to 3, that means our I is going to increase like this: 1, 2, 3. Since it's ascending, you see 1 until 3, we are going up. 1, 2, 3. We knew that we are going up. So 1, 2, 3, that means our I should be always less than 3. So our loop will be executed. If we are going from, for example, if we are going from 3 to 1, then we are going from the high level to the low level. So what to do here? We start here our starting point from 3, and here we should put our ending point to 1. But this condition should be the opposite. Should be the opposite. I should be always larger than 1 or equal to 1, because it will start from a large value, from larger value than the ending point. Okay, then we have something called, now let's go to the default situation. Then we have something called a step, because this one, we don't want this one to this I, we don't want this I to be the same always. We need to break this loop finally. So we start from 1, then we increase by 1, then we increase by another 1 until we reach 3. So here we have what? Step. This is our step. I is equal to I plus 1. Oh, sorry. To I plus 1. So here I is 1. Now I is 1 right now. I is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 I'll put here. Then I is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And so on. So let's execute this program and see the result and explain. So this hello, 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 3 hellos, as you can see. So our starting point is 1, and here we started executing our loop, our while loop. So starting with I equals to 1, is 1 less or equal to 3? It's not equal, but it's less than 3. So the condition is true. I'll jump into the while. I'll go into the while. This is the while here, from here to here. This is only the condition. But the real while, the body of the while is here, this one. So since 1 is less than 3, which is true, I'll go inside the while. I'll start to printf hello. I'll print my first hello, and I'll add to the I 1. My I is already 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. I'll put 2 here. So my I now is 2. Then I will not proceed to here because I have a loop here. So I'll go and check again for the condition. Now my I is 2. 2 is less or equal to 3. It's not equal, but it's less than 3. Then it's true. Then I'll jump into while. Printf hello. I printed the second hello. Then I'll go here and I'll start what? 1 plus 2. Now I is 2. Don't forget this. I is already 2, and I added another one, so my I now is 3. So 3, now 3. I'll check again for a 3. Is it less than 3? No, but it's equal to 3. So I'll jump into the while again and print the last hello and I'll add 1 to the 3, so it will become 4, and go and check for 4. 4, it's not less than 3, neither equal to 3. So now my condition now is false. So this time I will not jump into the while. My program will no more see these lines, this block, the whole block. So my program will proceed to here. Okay, easy enough, I guess. So let's take more examples. For example, if we want this is the main thing. You need to understand this, the main thing. You need a starting point, ending point, step, and all of these things are applied onto one variable only. You need only one integer variable to apply all of these things to it. Your starting point, which is 1, your ending point, which is 3. Now from this, since it's 3 times, you want to print it 3 times, then you can go from 1 to 3. You can go from 1 to 3. You want to print hello 3 times, you can go from 1 to 3, or you can go from 2 to 4, because 2, 3, 4, 4 is included. Okay? Or even you can go, for example, from 4 to 2. 4, 3, 2. 2 is included. But this time your step will be what? -1. Because you need to decrease this time, because you will start from 4, next time it will be 3, next time it will be 2, next time it will be 1. So it doesn't matter. Since you need to print it 3 times, you can formulate these 3 times in any way you want. The main thing is to start and to end within 3 steps. Look at this example now. If we started from 1 until 6, for example, but we change the step to 2. Okay, so start from 1 to 6, and here we'll increase by 2 each time. So let's take a look into our program. We get the same result. Why? Because we are jumping two steps each time. So for example, if we started with 1 here is less than 6, so I printf hello, and I'll go here. My I now is 1 plus what? Plus 2, not plus 1. As I say, then I'll get what? 3. So my I now is what? Is 3. Then I'll go and compare my 3 now. I is 3. So 3 is less than 6, so I'll get what? I'll get another hello, and I'll get 3 plus 2. I'll get 5 now. So here my I now is 5. I'll get another hello, and now my I will be 7. 7. If we compare 7 now it's not less than 6 neither equal to 6. So this is your program. You can control and do these 3 things: starting point, ending point, and the step, as you want. The main thing you need to remember, the shape. This is the shape. You have to start with the starting point, and then followed by the ending point, and then by the steps. This is your step. And the second thing you need to remember is all of these things are applied to one variable. The same variable you use to initialize your starting point, you will use to compare with your ending point. You have to compare this with your ending point, and it's the same variable you need to change and increase to reach your ending point. You have to reach your ending point. So if I give you an example here to simplify, starting point is 4 and ending point is, for example, 2. Now immediately you know the step should be what? Increase or decrease? Of course decrease, because you started from what? From a higher value. So you need to go to the lower value. That's the point. You need to break your while, because you need to execute this while for 5 times. If this while doesn't cannot be broken, then your program will be an infinite loop. Okay, so you immediately now you know it's from 4 to 2, so you need to decrease. Now for the step, you can control the step. You need to increase by 2, by 3, by 4, even by 100 you can. So let's go and see, for example, if you start with 1, for example, and you want to reach to 6, but you didn't change the value of the 6, of this I, sorry, of this I. The step is missing now. The step is missing. You'll get, right, you'll get this infinite loop. Hello, 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 hello. Forever. This is not ending loop. Why? Because your I will be always 1, because you are not changing the I, not changing the I. The same thing if you mess with the condition. If you mess with the condition and you put here, for example, I, for example, I 1, which is 1, 1, is it greater than 6? No, it's not. Is it equal to 6? No, it's not. Then your condition is false. Then this will be useless. This will not be used. This will not ever be used. So your program will continue from here. For example, if you have here printf, for example, and you have I in here, so here you get what? You get Jafar. Why? Because this is useless. Nothing will be printed from here, because I is already less than and not equal to 6. So your condition is false. So this will be already broken. This will be already broken. It will not execute any line inside this. So when you build your while or your loop in general, you need to think of these 3 things. You need to formulate these 3 things as you want, because you are the king of your program. You can control these things. So the starting point, the ending point, and the step, and put them rationally. Think about them, put them logically. Okay, so that's for while, and this is just a tutorial, a quick tutorial, and in the next lessons we are going to solve some examples on while. Okay, thanks for listening. I appreciate your time. This is Jafar from Duzi Academy. Thank you.